Good morning. Today we are going to learn about signal representation. What is signal representation? Any signal can be represented with another format. Is nothing but a signal representation. For that, we are using Fourier transform, Fourier transform, Fourier series, Fourier transform, Fourier series, Laplace transform, and Z transform. Okay, these are the methods to represent any signal. Fourier, Fourier transform, Fourier series, Laplace transform, and Z transform. Okay, these are the basic using methods to represent a signal. Okay, this signal representation is completely depends on the vector analysis, vector representation. Suppose we have a two vectors, that is v1 and v2. We have a two vectors v1 and v2. Suppose if I want to represent a vector v2 in terms of v1, okay, vector v2 in terms of v1, or if I want to represent a vector v1 in terms of v2. So now I am going to write the equation as v1. I'm going to represent the v1 vector v1 in terms of v2. So c12, c12, v2. So v1 and v2 are the vectors. v1 and v2 are the vectors. What about c12? This is the correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient. This one indicates the vector number 1 and this 2 indicates the vector number 2. This is the correlation coefficient. C12 is the correlation coefficient. So it is going to define the relationship between the vector 1 and vector 2. C12 is going to give the relationship coefficient. We can call it as a relationship coefficient. It is going to give the relationship between the v1 and v2. v1 and v2 is going to give the relationship between v1 and v2. Okay, we call this as a correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient. So now I have a vectors, two vectors v1 and v2. Okay, it is v1 and it is v2. So let us assume this is a v1 and this is a v2. So if I want to represent a v1 in terms of v2, means I need to draw a perpendicular line. This is a perpendicular line. So it is going to, the intersection point is going to give the correlation coefficient C12. So my equation can be written as V1 is equals to C12 C12 V2. C12 V2. Okay, this is the representation of vector 1 in terms of vector 2. Vector 1 in terms of vector 2. Suppose I have a I have a two signals. Signal number 1 f1 of t and signal number 2 f2 of t. F2 of t. As we all know that this f1 and f2 are the signal names and t is the time period. So I am going to represent the signal f1 in terms of f2. So this is my signal f1 and this is my signal f2. This is my signal f1, f1, and this is my signal f2. This is my signal f, f2, so f2. So here I am going to draw the perpendicular line. So this is going to give the relationship between C1 and C2. relationship between F1 and F2. Sorry, F1 and F2. So the representation F1 in terms of F2 is equals to C12 C12 into F2. C12 into F2. Okay, this is a basic representation. So we have an equation for C12. So let me draw it. So my C12 equation is that C12 is the correlation coefficient between the two signals F1 of t and F2 of t. So C12 is equals to integral of these two are the limits of the signal. So T1 to T2 F1 of t into F2 of t by integral of T1 to T2 F2 of t whole square t. So suppose this is the equation to represent a signal F1 of t in terms of F2 of t. Suppose if we go for the representation of a signal F2 in terms of F1, F2, F2 in terms of F2, we can write it as a F2 of t is equals to C12, C12, C12. This is C12 is a correlation coefficient. F1 of t, okay, F1 of t. This is a representation. Suppose if you want to write the equation for the correlation coefficient for this case, so we need to write it as an F1. We need to write it as an F1 instead of F2. Okay, we need to write it as an F1. So this is the equation to represent a signal F1 of t in terms of F1 of t in terms of F2 in terms of F2. Okay, this is the equation. Suppose if two signals are in orthogonal. Okay, if two signals are in orthogonal, in such a case, C12 value is 0. C12 value is 0. C12 value is 0. Suppose we have a sine and cosine signals. Okay, both are orthogonal to each other. That means they are perpendicular to each other. So sinusoidal signals can be start like this. Okay, start like this. And cos wave will start like this. Cos wave will start like this. So suppose I'm telling that these two are in perpendicular to each other. These two signals are in perpendicular to each other. So if I draw the signal F1 and this is an F2, this is an F1 and this is a F2. Two signals F1 of t and F2 of t. F2 of t. So these two signals. So if I want to draw the C12 line, correlation coefficient line, then means the line value is 0 here. Shadow, we can't draw. We'll draw, but its value is 0. C12 is 0, then we can say that these two signals are perpendicular. Nothing but these two are in orthogonal. In such a case, condition for the orthogonality is that C12 is 0, correlation coefficient is 0. Or we can write it as an integral of T1 to T2, T1 to T2, Orthogonality. F1 of t, F1 of t into F2 of t. F2 of t is equals to 0. So this is the condition for orthogonality. First condition C12 is 0. C12 value is 0. So such that this value, we can write the equation as T1 to T2 F1 of t, F2 of t is equals to 0 or dt equals to 0. So 0 by something will get a 0. Whatever it may be, 0 by something will get a 0. Okay, this is the condition for orthogonality. In some GATE or some exams, they may ask the question like this: two sine and cosine signals in a GATE question. So they may ask it like that: find the orthogonality relationship between the sine and cosine signal. That means sine and cosine are both are perpendicular. Simply we can say that without doing this one, without equating this one to 0, we can say that they are perpendicular to each other, so that the two signals are orthogonal. Suppose they give one signal x of t and another signal is x2 of t. They ask you to prove that they are orthogonal or not. So in such a case, we need to do the integration. So x1 of t, x2 of t, and equate it to 0. If it is 0, then we can say that those two signals are in orthogonal. If not, we can say those are not orthogonal signals. So if f1 of t, f2 of t is equals to 0, then we can say that both the signals are orthogonal. So if not, both are not orthogonal, then they have a correlation coefficient. Then they have a correlation coefficient C12. So we need to substitute. So some cases,